Hi, thank you for joining us. I'm Jonathan with Volunteers in Public Schools, and this morning we're sitting down with Robyn Merrick, a longtime supporter for VIPS, as well as our current board president. She's also the Vice President of External Affairs at Southern University. How are you doing, Robyn? Thanks for sitting down with me.
Jonathan, I'm doing great this morning. It's always a pleasure to chat with you.
Oh, well, thank you. You're too kind. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I am glad to be here, first of all. First and foremost, I'm a native of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm the daughter of two educators, one a librarian, the other a high school teacher, both here in East Baton Rouge Parish. And so therefore, I am a proud product of East Baton Rouge Parish schools, graduating from Scotlandville Magnet High School. I won't say the year, but I did have an opportunity. I did have an opportunity to attend Ryan Elementary, Glasgow Middle Magnet at the time, and Estruma, the long gone Estruma Middle Magnet school at the time. So it was a great run through the East Baton Rouge Parish school system that led me to my career here at Southern University, where I've had the opportunity to serve now some 20 plus years in various roles here at Southern, and now serving as Vice President for External Affairs.
Oh, wow. So you definitely understand the importance of education.
Oh, indeed. Indeed, at every level, Jonathan. I didn't realize how much of I should say a private passion, or maybe just a subtle passion of mine, that everything really leads back to education. All roads rather lead to and from education.
They really do. So you've been affiliated with VIPS for a while now, since 2003. How does it now feel to have been with us that long and being the president of the board?
Wow. Well, first of all, it's an awesome responsibility serving now as board president, having worked with others in the past, having supported the organization over the years, and even remembering the climate that was going on in East Baton Rouge at the time that VIPS was founded in 1981. So from its inception until now, this has been an organization that I have admired. So when the chance came along to serve on the board, it was like, wow, really? And to work with the organization. And I don't know that I ever mentioned this to you before, Jonathan, but I was a reading friend in college, working with a student. And when this was in college, I won't give the year then either.
I won't ask.
I was here at Southern University in college, getting my undergraduate degree from the College of Business, and worked with a young lady at Harding Elementary School, and that was eons ago, and great opportunity working with the guidance counselor at the school at the time, who arranged these meetings for us to work with the young people. So now coming full circle, having been a reading friend, coming to the board, and signed up to be a reading friend again for this school year. Of course, things changed just before March. I think we had gone through the training back in January. We're prepared to meet with our student in February. Then some things moved around, and then COVID hit. Of course, the pandemic comes along, and things just changed. So looking forward to coming back to that this fall as well.
Well, we are getting ready to launch our virtual tutoring, so we'll be able to meet in a safe environment.
Exactly.
So now, what strategies would you like to implement during your tenure as the president of the board?
Well, one of the things that I think about as it relates to our strategies going forward is as the incredible pivot that we made here with VIPS back in the spring, where we were able to continue some of the work that we were doing, and then even the plans going forward. So I like to call it the pandemic pivot, that we were changing sort of the way we do what we do in terms of supporting our teachers and our students, and really enriching their reading and math skills. So I'm looking forward to how we're going to turn that around, and really, I think ultimately in the end, we're going to see that this was a great moment in time for us to really expand our services in ways that we probably could not have done previously. We hadn't thought about doing it that way. The pandemic has sort of forced this on us, but now I think we're going to expand the pool of volunteers, perhaps even work on ways that we can have more students involved, And those are the things that we want to work on, just really our program delivery, the model in which we have previously used to where we're going now, as well as working on our strategic plan. It's time for us to revisit that. Every organization pretty much has one where they go 3 to 5 years or so, sometimes a little longer, just planning out the work of the organization. And so I think we're at a crossroads right now, and that's one of the strategic moves that we want to make, is to really sit as a board and look at all the aspects of the organization and figure out just where we should be going, perhaps versus where we want to go, and see how those two perhaps can collide.
Right. So this definitely presented a lot of challenges, but I think that you're right on the money with saying that it's presented us with some opportunities we wouldn't have even imagined.
Absolutely.
So, but speaking of being on the money, a key responsibility of any nonprofit board is to ensure financial stability. What would you tell our audience on the importance of giving to VIPS?
Reading is fundamental. I would probably start right there. I cannot imagine what it must be like, or what it would be like, if you didn't have VIPS in the schools to support our young people and to support our teachers. I think the work that we do in VIPS makes teachers or educators rather more efficient and effective in delivering what they're asked to do, and supporting reading and math skills at the very basic level. If we don't catch the kids kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth grade while they're young in elementary school, we, risk the chance of losing them down the road. So if we can enrich and fortify their reading and math skills now, this is something that really takes them a long way. And then we've got the added layer of our volunteer coming in to work with this young person, building a relationship that's in addition to reading. So you've got a young person who is interacting with someone that they may not have ever had the occasion to interact with, and they're coming together in this format. And it's just really a trust building situation, and students learn to read better, do their math better, and then they're building a friend all at the same time.
Right, absolutely. And even our own internal studies have shown that the earlier we work with students, the greater impact we'll have.
Definitely.
So, all right, so what have you found to be the return on your investment in contributing to VIPS?
Jonathan, it's no personal return, I would say, but the return is knowing that we're doing our part, or we're doing something towards the solution and contributing to the solution versus contributing to the problem. We're not standing by idly, just watching things kind of skip along. We're saying, hey, let's get in the game and let's do something. We may not be able to solve it all, but we can certainly do something to move the needle. And I think that's what we do. And for me, it's the satisfaction of knowing that we're contributing in some way, and that way is a meaningful way. So I'm very happy to be here. Like I said, I've admired VIPS for a very long time. And, we see the returns on our work when we hear teachers say, hey, they're reading better, they're paying attention in class better, they're more engaged. We hear that all the time. And then we hear parents saying the same thing, like, my kids are asking for books more, or they want to read more. And I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Awesome to learn, awesome to know. Yep. So that's the return, just that level of satisfaction that we get from knowing that we're contributing.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I think your answers gave us a lot to think about. And for anyone who's watching this video and is interested in being a part of the solution, you can visit vipsbr.org and make a donation. Just click the donate button, or you can call our office at 225-226-4700 and let us know that you would like to contribute, and we will make it happen. All right. Thank you so much, Robyn. I really appreciate you sitting down with me. And of course, go Jags.
Go Jags. And thank you, Jonathan, and the entire team at VIPS.